What up, y'all? What's going on, everybody? So, over the weekend, man, Saturday night, we watched Sebastian Fundora versus Carlos Ocampo. If you don't know who Carlos Ocampo is, then he's Errol Spence's former opponent, who Errol Spence stopped in the first round with a body shot, uppercut, left to the body. I'm not sure if it was the left or the right, but he got hit with both of them, and then he went down from the body shot and he just never got back up, right? So Carlos Ocampo been on a 12 win streak since Errol Spence stopped him until this Sebastian fight over the weekend, right? Sebastian Fundora is the big giraffe looking motherfucker. Like, he very tall, right? But he doesn't fight his height. He like throwing uppercuts and hooks on the inside, but this fight was different. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this. So as y'all coming in, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. Now, listen, man, it's a few things I took from that fight. It's a few things, man. And I just can't help myself. I got to go over this, man. So first thing I said to myself after watching the Sebastian Fundora versus Ocampo fight, I said, damn. This fight is actually competitive. You know what I'm saying? They pushing Fundora real heavy. I can tell. I can see the promotion in him, and they pushing him real heavy, right? And it seems to me that they trying to build a fight with Fundora and Errol Spence when Errol Spence come to 154. So I can't help but to compare the two, especially since they now have a common opponent. This nigga Fundora went tooth and nail with Ocampo. You know, I looked at the scorecards. They pretty much had Ocampo winning one, maybe two rounds. They barely gave him a round, bro. I have to say I disagree. That was bullshit because Ocampo did a decent job. He did good. You can tell maybe Sebastian won, but Fundora did do good. They just didn't give him the credit of doing good or whatever, right? Second thing I noticed, right? I said after I said, "Damn, he went tooth and nail with with Ocampo." Errol Spence stopped him first round, so I said, you know what I'm saying? So then, second thing I noticed, I said, okay, I just watched Fundora back earlier in the year versus Lubin, Erickson Lubin. I'm talking about Erickson Lubin got destroyed. You know what I'm saying? He was able to drop Fundora too or whatever, but the way Erskine Lubin looked at, I wanted to help Lubin. I literally wanted to hop in the ring and punch Fundora because I was going to have to jump up in the air. I couldn't just swing. I was going to have to like jump and then just catch his ass like that. And you know what I'm saying? And get his ass up out of it. I wanted to do that, right? But I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm all the way over here in St. Louis and shit, and that fight was like somewhere else. And Lubin got destroyed. Everything was swollen on his face, right? After the fight, Fundora never took off his gloves. You know what I'm saying? He never took off the gloves. So then, you know what I'm saying? He got in this Ocampo fight. He looked at like a whole different type of character. He wasn't even the same fighter, right? So I said, my antennas just started going off. My antennas just went this way. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of static electricity going on. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck did he come out that fight punching like that, right? Then, for this fight, he jabbing, pity-patting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell he punched a little harder than Ocampo, though, but he still was, like, kind of like, it wasn't. Put it like this. Ocampo didn't have a swollen eye. He didn't have a swollen face or nothing. Nothing he was swollen on him. In fact, it seemed like Fundora was either working on a jab or something. It seemed like he was working on a jab because he never was throwing a jab that much in an Erskine Lubin fight. He was throwing strictly power shots. So I'm looking at Ocampo. I'm like, damn, Ocampo is actually in there. The referee was trying to cheat him. You know what I'm saying? Jack Reese was trying to stop the fight because, well, for whatever reason, right? Because he was still in the fight the whole time. So I don't know why the fuck they were trying to stop the fight. So I was like, damn, that's bullshit. They trying to, they want this man. They trying to build this man bad, right? So then, you know what I'm saying? I said to myself, maybe for Vada ain't test this man this fight. That's what I came to a conclusion of, is he wasn't tested. Something happened, bro. It was just too suspicious, bro. Yeah, I can't lie, man. That shit was suspicious. That man ain't taking his gloves off, beat the fuck out of Errol Lubin like that, and then turned around. He barely put he had his nose a little bloody. Ocampo's nose was bleeding a little bit, but damn, he was good. You know what I'm saying? And he went 12 rounds. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That shit looks suspicious, man. I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but damn, I seen that, right? I paid attention to that, right? But that's something I noticed or whatever. But the final thing I noticed, I said to myself was, Errol Spence will beat the fuck out of Sebastian Fundora. I'm telling you, man, he'll beat the shit out y'all boy, man. He'll beat that boy ass, man, bad, bro. He'll break his ass like a fucking Twix. You know how the Twix come, you just snap that motherfucker like a twig. I'm telling you, bro. That boy's frame is too fucking little, man. That nigga skinny as a motherfucker. Then his ass tall. Then he like fighting on the inside. And then, he ain't gonna like utilize his foot movement to try to get out of Errol Spence's way. So I can just only imagine the pounding he gonna take. It's just gonna be like hard. You gonna hear the shots from the TV and if you there at the stadium or wherever this fight take place at, you gonna hear it. You gonna hear it. Every punch is like, bro, gonna be able to load up on Fundora. He don't have no defense. He just tall than a motherfucker. He's skinny as hell. I think he the type of fighter Errol Spence would just beat on his body real bad, collect his ribs, break him down, and then stop him. Get his ass up out of there. Start going to his head, real heavy jab him. Keep him at bay with the jab because he ain't that good at his jab. He tried to use it this fight, but he ain't that good at fighting that range, using his height and shit like that. He ain't that good at that, right? So that's why I noticed during the fight, man. I wanted to talk about that because I'm like, man, especially after seeing what I seen with Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys be hyped up big time in the beginning, but I'll be needing to see some records, man, on some real shit. I need to see how clean is this man before I believe anything about him, because it just was odd and strange to me that he pulled out two different type of performances in the same year. It ain't like he changed his style. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he changed his style. I wanted to fight like this. No, that was him. He wasn't even punching the same. So it is what it is, man. That's my suspicions about the fight. I gotta squint my eyes and shit. We gonna keep our eye on that, man, on Fundora. Make sure his ass ain't doing no sneaky shit or whatever. Cheating. Fuck it, nigga. I wanna make sure he ain't cheating, putting no motherfucking brick plates in his goddamn glove or on that shit before I even believe anything about this man. But other than that, man, it is what it is, man. It seems like they want him. I don't know. If he was to fight Jermell Charlo first, he'll get his ass knocked out too. He'll get knocked out. But if he fight Errol Spence, which I would like to see more than the Jermell fight, I would like to see Sebastian Fundora versus Errol Spence a little more. But if he was to fight, like I said, if he fight Errol Spence, he gonna get destroyed. He gonna get broken. He gonna send his ass off where he belong. Like, he gonna get smashed. Like, I won't be surprised I get collected too. I might get collected. But he's so tall, so, you know what I'm saying? It's probably hard to hit a giraffe in the eye. Like, his shit, like, all the way up there type shit. But I believe Errol Spence can do it after he crushes his ass to the body to bring him down some. Because, you know what I'm saying? Once them tall fighters, once you can't block that body, he start crunching down. He started bending over. That's when that eye come into range. Then that's how it get collected like that. Like, cause you gotta remember with the Ugas fight, Ugas was well protected for a little minute until he was, you know what I'm saying? His ribs was seemed like they was fucked up. So he was bending a little bit, and that's when Errol Spence uppercutted him and collected his eye. So that's how that played out. But it is what it is, man. Sebastian, man, he decent. But he getting there with the right motherfucker. If he getting there with Errol Spence, that's gonna be the end of him. Period. If you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.